Hey, it's Sasha Evdokov, founder of Rise to Learn. I got a question for you. How many shares are you trading currently on a per trade basis? How do you decide that? Well, there's a lot of people out there that wonder exactly this, is how many shares should they trade? Should I trade 2% of my account size? Maybe I should always trade 100 shares just to make life easier. Now, whether you're trading shares of stock or you're trading option contracts, it doesn't matter. The methodology behind choosing your trade size is all the same. My personal tip when choosing your trade or contract size is start with something small. Start with maybe something very tiny, something that you don't even care about in a way. For example, start with just 3 shares or maybe 3 option contracts at the most. So that way, if you want to sell one into strength, you just sell one into strength. You can always multiply it times 100 to figure out, the numbers and the math behind it, but it'll keep your emotions level at a more peaceful area. So if you're trading just 3 shares, then you'll be able to actually just kind of look at the trade. Now, yeah, it's not going to move too much. You're probably not going to make much money, but you're building your skills for the future. Now, after you traded 3 shares for maybe 3 to 6 months, yeah, that's right, 3 to 6 months, then maybe you start increasing it. Maybe you start increasing it to 20 shares, 100 shares. Start slow. So let's say you go to 20 shares. After you build that up for 6 months, you go to 50 shares or 100 shares. After you build your 100, you can go to 1,000, 2,000. The sky is the limit. You know how difficult it is to really actually just move up in share amounts? It's just a punch of the buttons on the keyboard. That's all it is. The rest of it is actually the game. So when you're getting ahead of yourself, think of it this way. That's how easy it is to increase your trade size or make more money. But you need to learn the game first. You need to learn how it's played. Just like when you're playing tennis. You don't just all of a sudden go and play the professionals when you're on the tennis court. Not your first day out on the tennis court, at least. You need to go out and broaden your skills. You need to build up your muscle memory. You need to do a lot of running. You need to do a lot of practice in order to get the appropriate swings correctly. So when you do that and you build that up, it might take you 5 years, might take you 10 years to be able to play tennis. After that, and after you've done the appropriate things day in and day after day, then you go and play with the professionals. And that's where you make your $1 million tournament wins. That's where you make your $1 million sponsorships. You don't just make it, the next week that you open up a trading account. It's not easy money. There's no such thing as easy money. You have to put the time, the effort, and the energy behind it in order to be successful. Not to mention, it's also a never-ending game, meaning you never end the learning process. You're always going to continue to learn, improve, and hone in your craft. If you want to be the guy that manages the $50 million hedge fund, then by all means, you can do that as things evolve and as things progress. But you need to start light and start at the bottom. Remember, everybody works, nothing is free, and everybody starts at the bottom. So do your due diligence and start at the bottom and evolve your craft, evolve your skills, and just bring out a little sequence of events that, hey, the first 3 months I'm going to do this. The next 3 months or 6 months I'm going to do that. Next 6 months I'm going to do this. And then when you lay those things out, when you lay out a plan for you to evolve and get better, that's when you really start taking your trading to that next level. I'm Sasha Evdokov. Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and share it with your friends on your favorite social media platform. And don't forget to check out my website at TRADERSFLY.com, where you can sign up on the newsletter or look at some of my courses that I've designed specifically for stock trading that will take your trading to that next level. Thanks for watching, and remember to do what you love, contribute to others, and most importantly, live life abundantly.